Every shadow holds a story. Every story hides a haunting truth. If it chills, bewilders, or keeps you up at night, you'll find it here. Step into the darkness with us and dare to listen to the Ghost Encounters podcast. Welcome back, all you spooky people, to the Ghost Encounters podcast. I am paranormal investigator Justin Torok.
And I'm Jordan, the group scientist.
I'm Hannah, your death-obsessed bestie.
Welcome back, everybody. It's been a bit since our last episode, because life is just crazy.
It is relentless.
Jordan, I know you're still recovering from a wild weekend we had.
Cinco de Mayo weekend's ass. I never want to drink tequila again.
Welcome to 30. First question up on the docket today is, and now I know the answer to these questions, but for the listeners, who here can play an instrument?
No.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No, I cannot.
You play the cello.
It doesn't even count. In my misspent youth, I spent probably 5 years trying to learn the cello when I was in middle to high school, and I was so bad that the orchestra conductor used to make fun of me.
Oh, that's awful.
God,
yeah.
No, you brought your big-ass cello into Rosencrantz at ESU, and you played songs for us.
No, I played
because
song.
we had that awful music class.
Tragic.
Yes.
I played one singular song, because the only fucking song I could play was the theme from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Which is my favorite.
Justin and I both had the special interest in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Very special.
Depths of cringe as yet unfound.
How many times have we talked about Pirates of the Caribbean? Because you had your bisexual awakening with the...
I did.
What was it, the fourth one?
Was it? Oh my god, yeah.
I don't even know at this point.
The
priest and...
the cute little
mermaid.
missionary.
Yeah,
and the mermaid, and he just carries her around.
But CJ plays 10 instruments?
He at least... So CJ has perfect pitch, so he can play basically anything he picks up.
That is really cool.
Yeah, I have no musical talent. I am not musically inclined.
I'm so mad at him, always. Because he can play guitar, he can play the bass guitar, he can play the drums. His main instrument is the piano.
Which is super cool.
That's crazy.
It's just not even fair. It's not fair.
Didn't you try an instrument?
Yeah, I used to play the trumpet.
That's right.
And I think I got to being a freshman in high school, and then I gave it up because I got bored. And I just didn't feel like going to band practice
But at least
anymore.
you could play.
Yeah, I used to play. I wanted to play, what was it? I want to say it was the trombone, but the one with the...
Yes.
Yeah,
just because
Yes.
I wanted to do that.
Yes.
But then I really, really, really like the sound of trumpets. They're brassy sound. I don't know. That's in jazz music. And I love jazz music.
I love jazz music too.
I don't know fucking anything about jazz.
I don't know much about jazz. I just like listening to it.
Yeah, it's so
Lovely.
soothing.
It is.
It depends what you listen to, honestly.
The Axeman wouldn't have gotten me. I would have been in those freaking bars. I would have been in those
you
jazz
were playing
bars.
jazz music right away.
Yeah. You ain't taking me out.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, there is an episode on 1900s. Was it specifically 1900s?
I think it was
1900s axe murders.
Yep, I think that's
and
what
the
the
Axeman of New Orleans. He was real, and that's where that falls into play. But
Never found him.
I am not musically inclined. Let us know what instruments you play. I'd be curious to see what everyone can play who's listening.
If you can play the theremin, hit me up.
What the
That
fuck
is
is that? What's that?
That was made. Who made that?
I have no fucking idea.
It was a scientist who tried to make a musical instrument using electromagnetic waves.
Yeah.
And your hand comes close to the thing and makes almost like a UFO sound.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess you disrupt the magnetic field
Yeah.
around like an antenna.
It did not
That's
become a
interesting.
mainstream instrument.
No, it
Clearly,
did
I don't know
not.
what it is.
Yeah.
That's why I brought it up. I was like, nobody fucking plays the theremin.
Now, some songs get stuck in your head, while other songs leave you dead. On this episode, we're tuning into the dark side of music. From the bone-chilling legend of Robert Johnson's Crossroad Blues and his alleged deal with the devil, to the gloomy Sunday song known as the Hungarian Suicide Song, and even the strange, deadly curse surrounding Frank Sinatra's My Way. This isn't just music, it's harmonic homicide.
Harmonic
There you go.
homicide.
I mean, how many deaths do we have surrounding all these songs? It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Some.
Decent bit. Decent
Some.
bit.
I don't think mine has any direct deaths.
Well, yours is paranormal, but some of these have quite a few deaths linked to them, and it's kind of strange. But we'll be right back. We'll get into it, and stay tuned. Welcome back. Turn up the volume because Hannah is next.
Or turn down the volume.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Depending. Okay, so the haunted songs, haunted music, whatever the fuck this topic is, came from a list of suggestions that I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you. I had ChatGPT generate me a list. I was like, yo, what do you got? I got fucking nothing. And one of the other options that I pitched to you guys, one of the ones that I liked, that I pitched to you guys in chat was paranormal weather, and I want to honestly know, because the response was immediate of like, let's do the fucking other one. So I was like, what is your actual reaction to that? The paranormal weather?
I just don't know anything about paranormal weather. Like, I know there's like those strange lightning balls.
Yeah, ball lightning.
Ball lightning.
Other than ball lightning, I'm just like, what's paranormal weather?
Okay. So,
The goopy stuff that falls from the sky.
yeah, that's one of them.
Okay.
We got like...
Okay,
Forget what that was called. Wait, let's do that.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I think
Yeah.
I have something now that...
Yeah.
I think I have
fucking,
something.
I'm telling you, it's not bullshit. It's not grandma shit.
We never
I
said
will-
your idea was bullshit, bro.
No, I'm projecting because I'm
wanted
insecure.
A quick way to get an episode out.
Yes.
Like, a quick way to think of what our topic was, and cursed songs was a lot easier than paranormal weather. But I think I have something, and I will just say this.
Okay.
Raining rocks.
That I put that in the list of ways for me to prove myself right.
Did you really?
Okay, yes, I have haunted fogs, rains of rocks, rains of frogs, rains of raw meat, that goop shit, rogue waves, UFO clouds, sky trumpets, that time...
Oh, the sky
Oh, the
trumpet.
sky
Yeah,
trumpets.
there's that time in the fucking Bible when people saw the sun duplicate in the sky because they were witnessing what can only be described as an alien battle. Shit could go off.
Yeah.
Like, it could
All
be
right,
great.
so an upcoming episode will be
Paranormal weather.
Thank you, Hannah.
Fucking it up. Thank ChatGPT. Don't thank me. That's not my creativity. Okay, but that said, that is not this topic. I had to be right.
Today we're on cursed songs.
Cursed songs.
Conceptually, that is very different and very cool because my topic is about a deal with the devil.
So cool.
I love the concept of Faustian bargain, partly because I use it to measure my own personal moral decay. Like, I remember being like a kid or maybe a young teenager and thinking like, oh, I would never sell my one and only immortal soul for fucking whatever to the devil. And now, at 33, the only question is, what could I get for it? But honestly though, like, if the price was right, I think I absolutely fucking would. And, like, the possibility chills me in a good way. Like, I get a little spook from it. That said, also in current horror news, have you guys seen Sinners yet?
No.
Have not.
I've seen pictures and
Oh my
stuff of
God.
it, though.
Oh my god, fucking go see it.
Was it good?
Is it
Oh
good?
my god, it was so good. I just,
Good.
like,
I need a rebound from the monkey.
I heard you hated the monkey.
I didn't hate it. It was just,
It, like, wasn't what you
it
expected.
was more comical.
Yeah, I mean, I think, okay. Departing a little further from the topic at hand, I think Stephen King is an extremely underrated comedian. But anyway, if you didn't see Sinners, definitely go see it, because I did, and I just sat there like the entire time. I was like foaming. It was amazing. It was so good. You got 2 Michael B. Jordans because he plays twins,
Oh,
and I'm like, oh,
cool.
Yeah, he's a handsome dude. He's pretty good looking.
as you get one for each.
And I mean, she's really a really good actress. And she's multi-talented as well. So I would love to see another movie with her in it. Haley Steinfeld.
Oh yeah. Oh, she was in the True Grit remake.
Oh, was she?
Oh.
She was
I didn't
so
see that.
fucking good in that.
Yeah,
That's
I-
another one that if you haven't fucking seen it, go fucking see it. Because I was like, oh, you know, it's a remake of fucking True Grit. How good could it fucking
I wish she would go back to making some music because she put out some bops at one point. Like, she put out some good music at one point.
She was very good in Sinners as well.
Yeah, I'll have to
was
watch
all,
it.
It was all great. Like the whole thing. I was like, I wish I was not sober for this because I went by myself, so I drove myself, and I was like, no, you know, don't drive sober or die. But Yeah, no, it was so good. Definitely go see it.
Definitely.
Okay, yeah.
Sinners,
All right.
10 out of 10. Go see it. For the Robert Johnson legend, it's extremely excellent, and it draws from the Robert Johnson legend very heavily. Which brings me to the topic
That's
at
cool.
hand. We're bringing it back.
Yeah.
My topic was Crossroad Blues by Robert Johnson. The first thing I did was I listened to the original recording, and if you had to actually imagine what a cursed song would sound like, it would be this. It's ghostly, it's lonely, it sounds like it was recorded off the edge of the world, just a man on his knees begging for salvation. The story of Robert Johnson endures for a reason. Robert Johnson was born in Mississippi on May 8th, 1911, and by the 1930s, he was just kind of this like middling itinerant blues guitarist wandering around the South, playing juke joints, getting into trouble with women, and by most accounts, he was not that good. So he was just a guy.
Yeah, just a dude with
living.
that can play and
Yeah, he fucking playing guitar,
Yeah,
wandering around,
trying to make some
sort of
pennies.
thing. Yep. Then, suddenly, after what is rumored to be a short disappearance, he came back changed. His playing was godlike. He had this eerie slide guitar technique, a massive mental library of blues, country, and ragtime songs, and original work that sounded like spells.
that's cool.
Is this the guy that they talk about in Supernatural?
I have never seen Supernatural.
I
but
feel like this
probably.
is the guy that they talk about.
It's like, this is kind of the archetypal, like, American blues.
Because they go to the crossroads and there's
Yeah.
always a demon
Yeah.
at a crossroads.
There's always the
and
devil at the
you
crossroads.
can like bury shit and then the demon will come and be like, oh, what's your wager?
Yeah, it's one of those. It's basically
Okay.
that same
Cool.
shit. Same shit. Everybody uses it.
Interesting.
Naturally, people started whispering that he had gone down to the crossroads
Oh.
at midnight. There we go. And met the devil, who tuned his guitar in exchange for his soul. Because I guess, like, went off and got guitar lessons doesn't sound as cool as fucking I sold my soul for this. But he leaned into it. He wrote songs like Me and the Devil Blues, Hellhound on My Trail, and of course, Crossroad Blues.
Oh, I think this is the guy because he in the show when you make the deal with the Crossroads demon and then the Hellhounds come for you when the deal's up. So they give you so and so many years to live your life, and then boom, you can get
And then he
taken in
comes
6.
to-
Yeah, and then the
comes to
Hellhounds come.
collect.
Yeah, and you can only see the Hellhounds if you made the deal with the devil. Other people don't see them.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, exactly. Like, is it worth it? No. The answer is no.
To Hannah, yes.
Depends what I could get. I might sell my soul to fucking play guitar. I might do it if I could just like
If you
fucking
can play that good.
Yeah, man, like dropping panties.
You're dropping panties on the podcast.
Am I?
Yes. How many fans does she have? So many.
She does.
We have none. She has all.
She has all our fans. All our fans are here for Hannah.
Hi, welcome. Now you have to hear me talk about Robert Johnson. Okay, so does the song tell the full devil story? It does not. But it paints a very haunting picture of a desperate man at the crossroads, falling to his knees and begging for salvation. It's got this driving, grinding rhythm and almost this like sort of trance-like repetition that really does feel like a spell. It goes, I went to the crossroads, fell down on my knees, asked the Lord above, have mercy now, save poor Bob if you please. Standing at the crossroad, baby, got the rising sun going down. I believe to my soul now, poor Bob is sinking down. Sidebar, and I think it's very funny to me that he thinks of himself as Bob. Like, in my brain, he's a first name, last name person, or Robert Johnson, like, you know, I don't know, whatever. But it's funny. It's like I'm pissing myself laughing that he calls himself poor Bob. But it is like peak blues energy. Anyway, Robert Johnson himself, the man, you know, lived a very short life. And according to the myth, when he was 27, the devil came to collect.
That
The
young.
27
Wow.
27. And I'm like, now I think about it, I am 33. And now that I think about it, I'm like, 27 is a fucking baby.
Oh yeah.
27 is a baby.
Yeah.
Like,
So much life left.
yeah.
So much.
It is, Robert Johnson is widely considered to be the founding member of the 27 Club, which I don't know if you've heard, but it's includes musicians like Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Kurt Cobain, and Amy Winehouse. And, like, I was watching this video on YouTube recently, which was like a retrospective of Nirvana, and they had a bunch of, like, I had a thing for Kurt Cobain in my 20s.
Of course you did.
Yes, I did. You can't hide all this under a bushel basket.
This
man.
freaking sidebar, yo. Oh my god. Not as detailed as my alien dreams. Still upsetting.
No, okay. Yeah. When I was in college, hang on. When I was in college, I had like this span of 2 straight months where I just kept having these sex dreams about Kurt Cobain, hence the thing. And I don't know if the dreams gave me the crush or the crush gave me the dreams. It's kind of like but I am a human of towering crushes.
Oh my gosh.
But like watching, the dreams themselves were not that detailed. There was not that much detail. It didn't make any sense, and I won't describe them to you because there are children listening.
Your crushes vary wildly.
They mean nothing.
Kurt Cobain, Jack Black, Stephen King.
Jack Black!
I don't have a type unless the type is very intense, and that's it.
That's very true.
Like,
and it could be intense either way.
Any
Morbid,
kind of way.
happy, sad, just as long as it's intense.
I don't know, man. That's broken.
That is awesome.
I have a broken brain. Oh no, I regret this overshare.
Let's move on.
When did I write this? I don't remember writing this.
How high were you when you wrote it?
Yes.
Yes.
So the story, getting back to Robert Johnson, the story of his death is actually buck wild. He was playing a juke joint gig in Three Forks, Mississippi. According to some versions, he was either flirting with the bar owner's wife or like it was some other guy. And maybe he knew and maybe he didn't know and just didn't care. But either way, somebody got pissed off. Another blues musician, Sonny Boy Williamson, said someone passed Johnson an open bottle of whiskey, which had allegedly been poisoned. Oh. And when Sonny told him to, like, he tried to stop him from drinking the open bottle that he'd just been passed, and Johnson said, "Don't ever knock a bottle out of my hand," thereby, like, sealing his fate. Which, fucking, that's a CJ.
Yeah, but if someone tried to knock a bottle of whiskey out of my hand, I'd be pissed too.
So would CJ.
How about instead of knocking out, you say, "Hey, it's poisoned."
Where's the fun in that?
Hey man, watch out for that whiskey.
Where's the drama in that? Yeah.
So he drank the poison. But it's badass, but it's tragic. So he drank the whiskey, he drank the poison, and he got so fucking sick. He was violently ill. He couldn't stand. For 3 days, he lay dying on a straw mattress in a shack.
Oh.
People say he was convulsing on the ground and barking like a dog, which, like, could be a seizure. Yeah. My brain automatically goes to seizures because right. it's broken. But on August 16th, 1938, Robert Johnson died. There was no autopsy and there was no official cause.
No autopsy?
No. He was like just a fucking poor dude, poor black man in the South. You think anybody gave a fuck?
I guess not. But...
like,
it sucks.
He died on a straw mattress in a fucking shack. Anyway, some people say that the poison was strychnine, which was, at the time, it was like a common rat poison.
That's a no-go.
But
no-go strychnine.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend
There were serial killers using that shit to kill people. Something like that. Like,
of course, you knew what that was immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other people think it might have been neurosyphilis.
Oh.
Wow.
Which, yeah, he got spirochetes in his brain. Another sidebar, I told my mom doesn't listen to the podcast because I think it might fucking kill her.
Oh my God.
Dave is listening or watching. Hi, Dave.
Yeah, Dave can hang. But I told my mom that we did like the scariest diseases episode, and she and I was like, "Mom, I think I heard about prions from you for the first time like a million fucking years ago." And she's like, "Oh, if I was going to talk about the most horrifying disease, I think I'd talk about syphilis." And I was like, you know what? That's valid. Syphilis is horrifying.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you get holes in your brain, I think. But anyway, back on track. After his absolutely tragic and ignominious death in a shack on a straw mattress, Robert Johnson was buried in an unmarked grave. To this day, no one knows exactly where he is.
Oh, that makes me want to go out and try to find it.
Well, there are 3 different grave sites, each marked by fans. There are 3 shrines. 3 shrines for 1 ghost.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, man. There are 3 places you can go if you want to, like, pay your respects to Robert Johnson.
But I kind of feel bad for the graves that aren't correct. It's like...
What if he's in none of them?
Probably
Yeah,
isn't. He probably isn't.
Like, how would anybody know?
Hold on, so he made this deal with the devil.
Yes. Allegedly.
When did he become famous? After his death?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Like, it was...
That
I'm
sucks.
getting to it.
That really sucks.
I'm getting to it. There's some more on this page. Yeah, but it's so much less than he deserves.
Yeah.
Because Robert Johnson, regardless of whether or not the devil tuned his strings, Robert Johnson is the father of modern blues. And that makes him, in a very real sense, the father of rock and roll and the father of American music as a whole.
Yeah.
And that's huge. Yet, until 2020, only 2 photos of him existed, and then a 3rd one turned up. So there are 3 photos of Robert Johnson in existence. Wow. He was, like, so obscure in his life. The newly discovered one, like, he's got a guitar in all 3 of them, but in the newly discovered one, he's kind of like, you know, he's holding it up and smiling and just looking fucking hot as shit. The other 2 are just style. He's in this killer suit, and the other one, he's got, like, a cig sticking out of his mouth, like, badass du jour over here. Like, he invented cool, man. The dude had Riz levels that have never been seen again.
She just said Riz.
I said Riz. I'm 33 and I said Riz. Take that, you fuck-ass kids. Help.
You're trying to find a picture, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at some pictures.
Oh, is that the one?
Yeah, there's a
There's
couple.
a cigarette?
Yeah, there's all 3 of them. There's the cigarette one. You should look up the photos. Can you put it in? Can I ask you to put it in the episode? Just Robert
Pop
Johnson.
in the...
Yeah.
Do it. You can do it. Okay.
Yep, we can do it.
Where was I? But during his lifetime, he recorded only 29 songs. And it was, like, kind of by accident. Like, he happened to be around when somebody else was recording. And they're like, hey, man, you got some really good shit. You want to come on in here? And so we had 29 songs.
Wow.
That's his entire recorded catalog is 29 songs.
Wow.
That's it. But his influence has been endless. Everybody covers Crossroad Blues. The most famous cover is by Cream, which I don't know anything about music, so I don't know who they are, but it was a band with Eric Clapton in it, and Eric Clapton apparently plays it all the time. I was told...
so funny.
Right?
Jeff, I literally said, because he was like, oh, what's the episode on the other day, and I told him, I was like, oh, it's about cursed songs, and the first thing he said, he said something about the devil by Cream, and I was like, who the fuck is Cream?
Yeah.
And he, like, Jeff has the weirdest taste in music. Like, he could literally, like, music trivia, like, from the dawn of time until now, Jeff will somehow know those songs.
That's fucking killer.
He is really good at music trivia.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
So CJ.
It's
CJ
so
knows
crazy.
fucking everything. He's heard every song.
He's heard every song.
It's crazy.
I really wanted to hear... I was told there was a White Stripes cover of it that I wanted to hear, but, like, I couldn't find it. But there's also... There's a lot. I couldn't find it. Full disclosure, when I was, like, doing this research, I got completely distracted and I fell into a talking to ChatGPT hole, and I started talking about how badly I want Hosier to cover this.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, there's another
God.
one of your crushes. Yep, Hosier.
Shh, don't tell anybody. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Everybody
I think he knows by this point.
God, if he did, I would simply pass away. It's like I have a friend who went to a meet and greet, right? She went to a meet and greet and, like, shook his hand and stuff, and I was like, oh, I could never look him in the face because he'd look me in the eyes and he'd know. And then I would dissolve into flies.
He'd see all my naughty thoughts.
Oh my God. But yeah, he should cover it. Andrew, if you're listening, cover it. He's not listening.
He's not listening.
Somebody shoot me. But I was like, oh my God, yeah, we made, like, a playlist, me and ChatGPT. It'll make playlists. It's like, look at all these songs I want Hosier to cover. And then we made a second playlist, and the second playlist had more Leonard Cohen on it. And I was like, yes! And then I had to be forcibly reminded that my taste in music is insufferable. But pulling it all back together, Robert Johnson sold his soul maybe, changed music definitely, and if you listen very closely, you might still hear him howling at the crossroads.
Ooh. Go take a listen. You know what? We're going to take a listen right now, take a quick break, and we'll be right back. And we're back, everybody. You could look up Hannah's song that she did, but this next one that I'm about to do, I recommend don't look it up, don't listen to it.
That's okay.
The title of the song in English is Gloomy Sunday, but it's known as the Hungarian Suicide Song. This was on our list of cursed songs we can choose from, and since I am Hungarian, I was like, ooh, I am doing that one.
I knew you were going to
So now I get the opportunity, we'll call it, to say some Hungarian words in Hungarian, and if I can. It's going to be pretty tough, so
you can do this.
Bear with me. Now, there's a song so sorrowful and soaked in despair that it's whispered like a cursed relic, written in the shadows of the 1930s by Hungarian composer Rezső Seress. Gloomy Sunday, or Szomorú Vasárnap. It's in Hungarian, obviously. It's known by a far more chilling name, like I said, the Hungarian Suicide Song.
I don't like it. Already.
Well, its fame began in 1925 with the release of his fame. Rezső's fame began in 1925 with the release of Meg-Egy Éjszaka, One More Night, which sold 17,000 copies back then. A significant achievement for Hungarian music. And his success was followed by another hit by the name of Ki volt az Usanon, Kinek Szíve, who was the woman whose heart, solidifying his reputation as a composer of sad music.
Hell yeah, man.
He did a lot of sad music. He did a lot of music for silent films.
Okay.
I mean, silent films, all you had was the music, right?
Yeah.
That's all you could really do. So he did a lot with that. However, the Great Depression cast a long shadow over Hungary, and his fortune diminished.
Was it the same Great Depression? I guess it must have been the same Great Depression that we had over here. If it was
it's about the same time. The creation of sound films made his tracks kind of obsolete. They didn't need them. They didn't want them. Everyone was all into talking movies, right?
Well, that's not very nice.
Well, is what it is. But I guess I don't know what happened. He didn't adapt. I don't know if he couldn't branch out. But basically, his financial woes got worse and worse and worse and worse.
Starving artist life.
Yeah. Now the darkness took over on a bleak Sunday in Budapest. Seress was alone. His music career in ruins. His lover walked out on him.
Oh no.
Depressed and drowning in hopelessness, he sat at his piano, mourning more than just a lost relationship. Then, almost as if conjured by something darker, his fingers kind of wandered over to the keys, hitting notes until they found it. A mournful melody. It was as if death itself moved his fingers to the exact keys, the exact combination to the music notes of death.
Oh.
The song was released, and then the bodies started piling up.
I listened to this song, actually. It was on I think I listened to a playlist.
I will, it's been redone, or, by a couple people throughout history.
Listen to it.
I did listen to the original.
Listen to it.
It didn't sound that bleak. I mean, it's definitely a sad song, but it didn't sound that bleak. You know what I mean? But I don't... We'll get into kind of the words and, what's going on here. Yeah. But at first, Gloomy Sunday drifted into the world like a ghost, unnoticed, uncelebrated. Its release brought, small attention to Rezső. He was already steeped in, hopelessness, and the song's failure only drugged him deeper into the abyss. But then, a voice rose from the shadows.
Here we go.
Paul Kamar, one of Hungary's most beloved vocalists, took a chance on the song. He performed it in his concerts and even recorded his own version of it. For a time, it gained a flicker of popularity just enough to spread. So, this is when all the deaths begin. He releases the song. I mean, no one really cared about him, at this point anyway, but he made the song, he released it, it got small attention. And this very famous guy was like, oh, this song's good, and did his own version, and everyone was like, oh my god, it's wonderful, it's beautiful, and everyone started listening to it. It's on the radios, everywhere. By 1935, the Hungarian press made a connection between the song and suicides.
Yes.
A housekeeper was found dead, having swallowed sodium hydroxide while clenching the sheet music. Not long after that, a consultant of the Ministry of France stepped into a cab, then decided to pull out a handgun and shot himself in the head. His last message, written down, part of song lyrics in his suicide note.
Wow. That's very like Facebook 2010 of him.
Right?
That's the fucking rudest joke I ever made.
Crazy.
That's the rudest joke
Here we're talking about people dying, suicides.
That's crazy though that like they literally are using the song in their suicide notes and other stuff like this. Like it's a direct correlation.
Oh yeah. The melody had been born in despair, and it seemed like it was taking others back with it. More and more people began taking their own lives, and Gloomy Sunday was found again and again in their wake. Victims were discovered with sheet music, or, this one's pretty cool, with the haunting lyrics scribbled in finding notes. The coolest thing that I'm about to say, and I know it's cool, but one man ended his life, that's not cool, with the song playing, but the record needle kept skipping the same parts of the song over and over and over again. Imagine walking into that. This song that you know is already connected to suicides is just skipping and playing on the record player, and there's a dead body just right next to it.
That's like
I'd be
the
running
climax
away.
of a horror movie,
right?
That's horrible.
I can see that.
Stephen King, make it.
Yeah, Steve, Papa Steve. He's not listening either.
Another man was said to have complained that he just could not get the tune out of his head just before pulling the trigger.
Oof.
I don't know if he thought the bullet hole would just empty the words out of his head, but he just could not get it out and decided to kill himself.
The guy who said it was in his head, did he die or did he say that afterward, or how'd that
he was telling people.
I just want to know.
He was telling people that he couldn't get the song out of his head.
Okay,
like
that's fair.
Everywhere, and then finally ended up just killing himself.
Kablam.
Yeah.
Oof, I hate that. I'm sorry I said that.
Now, in a twisted irony, the song that brought Seress long-awaited fame may have been responsible for not only the wave of despair that swept Hungary and beyond, but also his own. Now, all these connections were made, and all these bodies kept piling up, that it became such a dark cultural phenomenon, so much that it was banned on numerous radio stations, including the BBC.
Wow.
And this ban wouldn't be lifted for another 6 decades.
Wow.
That's how people feared this song.
Well, I mean, duh.
Yeah. And of course, the press attacked him for his creation. I know he didn't mean to make a song that people were killing themselves over.
No, of course not.
But it spread through it spread everywhere. Italy, Switzerland, France, Germany, like everywhere. People were afraid of this song.
Ooh, sorry. I'm sure.
Hannah's getting into it.
I am. I'm sure that after a point, this kind of became like I don't want to say a self-fulfilling prophecy, but it's kind of along those lines. Like, people started to associate it. The association.
Probably.
And people kind of latched onto that, and then it became a thing, even though it wasn't a thing to begin with, and then it
Still, it's pretty weird.
Yeah.
I mean, why are the lyrics from this being written down in suicide notes? Why are people clenching the sheet music? Why is it playing next to dead bodies? And it's pretty weird.
Because it's a fucking vibe.
Apparently. Now, a little info about Rezső. Despite his Jewish ancestry, Rezső was put in the Hungarian army to serve in World War II. He did not see combat. He was mainly digging ditches and demining fields during his time of service. However, his mother was deported and died in a Jewish labor camp. Yeah. The English version of the song with suicide-themed lyrics by Sam M. Lewis, was first recorded in 1936, but when Billie Holiday gave her famously haunting voice to it in 1941, it was as if the curse returned. Another waves of suicides followed, and rumors swirled that even Billie herself had sealed her tragic fate by daring to sing it. She also died.
That's the version I heard. I heard
And
the Billie Holiday version.
Rezső did not escape. In 1968, he jumped from a Budapest window. He survived the fall, but only to die in agony in a hospital bed. He strangled himself to death with a piece of wire.
Damn.
As if the curse led him to do it.
Wow.
He wanted to die that bad. It just got really dark in here real quick.
Yeah, no, I feel bad. Like, may he rest in peace.
And the woman who left him just before he made that song, unknowingly, she succumbed to the curse too.
Wow.
She also ended her own life.
Damn.
Yeah. Now, whether you believe in cursed songs or not, there's no denying the eerie wake of this song has left behind. Gloomy Sunday wasn't just composed in grief. It may have carried it like a virus, infecting all who listen closely. So, maybe don't hum this one or sing this before bed.
Yeah, keep that shit away from me. I'm good.
Yeah, when we decided to do cursed songs, like, oh, maybe I can play a piece of music,
No.
for copyright, we can do like at least, I think you do 15 seconds or so, 30 seconds.
I think Crossroad Blues is public domain now.
Because it's so old.
Yeah.
Right.
The original.
But then I was like, the
No.
Suicide Song, maybe not.
Well, that's not
we already showed a picture of the shadow doll. Maybe
Yeah, we didn't need it. And I was at work showing all of my friends at work, oh, look at this creepy ass doll. And then,
maybe we shouldn't try to curse our fans,
no,
but you can listen to the original on YouTube. Like it's all there.
It's out there. I heard it.
I don't suggest it.
I'm alive. I heard it.
I'm alive. I heard it.
Yeah.
I'm not listening.
Maybe since Seress died, the curse is kind of.
It's like you
broken.
kill the head vampire.
Yeah. Right.
Allegedly.
All right. On this eerie, gloomy, on this gloomy note, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back. And we're back. I hope you did not listen to the Hungarian Suicide Song. If you did, I'm glad you're still here. Jordan, you're up next, and I mean, who doesn't love this next artist?
I know my sister and my dad love Frank Sinatra.
I know you were hesitant to do this.
I did not want to do this one, I'll be honest, because I really was like, it's going to ruin it for them.
You said it in the text, you're like, I cannot say anything bad about Frank Sinatra.
Like, my dad will take me out of the fucking will.
I was so fucking surprised to see this on here, because you were like, no.
Because I really wanted to do the symphony one where they like none of them get to the 10th symphony, but then I'm like, it's not really like a curse song, it's just like a legend.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did the Deal with the Devil one, so it was but
I was like, I'll do this one because there was more about this than there was of the other one.
Thing.
Okay,
which is it's still like it's not a lot, but it's better than the other alternative. But anyway, Frank Sinatra's 1969 classic hit "My Way" has gained a chilling reputation as the world's deadliest karaoke tune.
Ooh.
Over the last couple of decades, the song has been linked to a series of shocking and deadly incidents, mostly in the Philippines. There are some other like karaoke like things that have happened in other places, but we'll get to that. Oddly, when this song plays, violence of some sort follows. In 2007, a 29-year-old Filipino man named Romy Beluga?
It's close. Yeah, sounds right to me.
I'm not even going to try. Balagula, yeah. I don't know. A Filipino man was shot and killed while singing My Way in a karaoke bar.
So while he's singing the song?
That's
so
wild.
The reason was because he was singing off-key and a security guard that worked at the karaoke place couldn't fucking handle it.
Don't work at a karaoke place.
Exactly.
Like, you're supposed to be bad at karaoke.
Yeah, so he pulled a gun out and shot him dead, basically.
Fucking A.
Yeah. But that was just one story regarding this song. There's like a list of a couple different types of things that happened. So singers were stabbed for hogging the microphone, beaten for singing the song on repeat for hours, or simply targeted for daring to perform My Way because it was like people were like, "Oh my god, you can't sing My Way. You can't sing karaoke to My Way." it's ridiculous. You're gonna die. You know,
The
people
sheer
like,
cojones.
yeah, people were getting really stressed out about it. So the numbers are astonishing. An estimated dozen deaths are connected to this song specifically.
That's crazy.
The New York,
Is it like specifically karaoke?
yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, because clearly everybody loves when Frank Sinatra sings it. It's like one of his most favorite songs.
I only did
Yeah.
karaoke once, and I was very, very drunk in Savannah, Georgia. It was very late because the bars were open until 3 a.m., and I attempted to sing Summer 69 with Bryan Adams.
I bet you sounded so good.
I did not.
That's awesome.
But I tried to pick up the whole microphone stand like a rock star, and
Oh my God.
I got all into it.
That's awesome. I wish I was there to see that.
Once I sang, it was an Adele song. It might have been
That's
Someone
tough.
Like You. Dude, it was bad.
I mean, Frank Sinatra's tough. Like you're taking like these great vocalists
Yeah.
and trying
Yeah.
to like sing
You
them.
can't
know?
match
That's
it.
tough.
you fucking are shy and fat teenager at the Applebee's with your friend Michelle, and suddenly you're both just absolutely howling the lyrics to Someone Like You into the mic,
what the fuck?
and everybody's wine aunt is mortified.
The
You're
one hand.
mortified.
The descriptors is what makes your story
Yes, I
so
love it.
great.
Just all this sick shit.
Have you ever done karaoke?
Me, no. Never.
No, never.
No.
We gotta do some karaoke.
The most karaoke any of you guys will ever see is when I sing at parties over music.
Mostly it's K-pop.
Yep, that's it. That's all you'll get out of me.
I
No,
do.
I will
I
never
respect
step
that.
on a stage, and I will never sing in front of people.
You gotta give
I
me
can't do that.
A couple of shots of tequila, and I'll probably do it.
Ugh.
There you go.
I can't hear the word tequila for the next
Are
like
you,
18 months.
are you
of
gonna
my
attempt
life.
to sing My Way?
Probably not. I don't know. I don't actually know the song. I don't know any.
I don't know it that well.
I just know the end of it is like my way. Yeah, I don't
Don't have somebody come after you
Yeah,
for that
no.
shit on the podcast.
Yeah, like just
So the New York Times proposed several different theories. Some believe it's the poor singing ability that triggers violence, while others point to the song lyrics, which can come off as arrogant and prideful, like, quote unquote, I did it my way. Seems harmless, but it might rub some people the wrong way. Covering up personal failures or, sparking fights just for being cocky. I don't know if I
mean,
agree with that.
I don't agree with that either, because
I agree
the
with
whole point of karaoke is that you're doing karaoke, no one can sing. I mean, you might get a couple people to show off that can sing, and they'll sing.
But
But
then
like, they didn't
Great,
write
but
it, but
the
they
most-
didn't write the song.
No, but most of the people that go up can't sing. So if you're getting mad that people can't sing well, and you're at a karaoke place, don't go to a fucking karaoke
I
place.
will say something right now. The only thing that they like to do, like most nights, is drink and karaoke in Asia.
Oh,
like
yeah.
in Asian countries. Like it's like one of their biggest like we used to go ice skating and stuff as kids. No, they're going karaoke.
Yeah, but
like,
they do it cool. They have their own like private rooms to like just do karaoke
Yeah.
with friends. You don't have a bar full of strangers that you don't know who might chuck a bottle at you or kill
And
you.
also, if you go on TikTok right fucking now and you look up Philippines like karaoke, these motherfuckers sing just as good as any American
I
artist.
bet.
It's crazy how good these people sing. And they'll be sitting in a freaking lawn chair with a little freaking boombox next to them and a mic in the middle of like dirt. Like they're just chilling outside.
I can't sing. I can't sing.
Like, and it's crazy. It's so crazy.
can't
So
sing.
maybe because they're used to the norm of people just being really good at singing, they have this guy come in and they're like, shut him the fuck up.
get him out of here.
You didn't need to kill him, but
Yeah.
You ever see the
A little
animated movie
excessive.
Sing?
Yes.
No.
I'm
No?
aware of it. I haven't. Dude.
I love that movie, and the whole premise is it's like a the main character is trying to make a singing competition show to save his theater, and the character that's the rat, it's McFarlane who does all the Family Guy stuff. He sings Frank Sinatra's "My Way."
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because people. This is like a big one. People are aware of this. That's funny.
Yeah, so the My Way curse got so severe that many karaoke bars in the Philippines removed the song from their playlist so
I
people
would too.
couldn't pick it and sing it. In 2018, the government even imposed a 10 p.m. curfew for karaoke bars, but it's not really clear that that's directly why, but they think maybe it could correlate with the My Way killings. I
The
would.
My Way killings. That sounds like an episode of like true crime.
Yeah, it's wild. One Filipino man summed it up perfectly when he said, "I used to like My Way, but after all the trouble, I stopped singing it. You can get killed." Like, that's
a direct quote.
Yeah, like, that's crazy. Unfortunately, karaoke killings are not unheard of. Like I said at the beginning of my bit, a man in Thailand reportedly shot 8 people at a karaoke party because they were being too noisy. After they tunelessly belted out John Denver's "Take Me Home, Country Roads." I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but like, my mom sings that song, and I could understand why people would go nuts over a bunch of people singing it at the top of their lungs.
Yeah,
like, I could understand.
I understand that too.
Yeah, like,
Your mother is an angel.
she is. She's something.
She is,
really
and she is so fun. I love her so much. But I do gotta say, "Take Me Home, Country Road" is like the white person nutting song. Like, it's just next to the national anthem. It is just right there.
What about Mr. Brightside though?
That too. That's
I gotta tell you, last summer when we went to see the Killers in Boston. Well, we didn't go to see the Killers. We went to see Hosier and the Killers.
Yes. You went to see Hosier, and the Killers just happened to be there.
No. I stayed for the Killers because all them fuck-ass kids left after Too Sweet, and I was like, fuck you. It's millennial hours now. And so it was just like me and a group of really fucking absolutely drunk off their ass millennials all like squashed together
That's where
as
it's
close
at.
as we could get to the stage, which was pretty close when all the fucking kids left. And Brandon Flowers up there singing. Me and Dana out there fucking screaming the lyrics to Mr. Brightside like it would save us. And then I'm pretty sure we got COVID.
Yes, you did. You were
very
sick.
sick after
It
that.
was horrible.
You were so sick.
I thought I was gonna die.
So, a man was stabbed in Malaysia for hogging the mic at a karaoke coffee house. The My Way murders, however, are particularly baffling due to the common occurrences surrounding that specific tune all on its own. I know what song I'm not singing at karaoke. I know 3 now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going near them.
Okay. That
Wow,
was good.
yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Do not sing that song at a karaoke bar.
It's not worth
Don't
it.
do it.
It's not worth it.
All right, well, I'm going to fine-tune my karaoke list. And you do the same, and we'll be right back.
Subscribe and I'll try it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
You heard her.
Subscribe and I'll try it.
You
What if
heard
we-
it.
I'll karaoke My Way on our Patreon if we can.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That would be so funny.
You know what? If we get enough donations, I will totally condone this.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
All right.
Money where my mouth is.
Literally. All right. We'll be right back.
If you're loving the Ghost Encounters podcast, be sure to hit subscribe and drop us a 5-star rating. Stay connected with us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Ghost Encounters PA. For haunted merch, head over to ghost-encounters.com and check out the spooky shop for all our exclusive items. Want to unlock the full Ghost Encounters experience? Become a spooky VIP on Patreon. With your membership, you'll get ad-free episodes, early access, discounts on exclusive merch, and bonus content that brings you closer to the mysteries and the macabre that we explore. Ready to join our haunted community and jump into the shadows? Visit patreon.com/Ghost Encounters Podcast and take your place among the VIPs of the paranormal.
Here's a hauntingly good drink to pair while you listen to Ghost Encounters podcast. It's mead from Colony Meadery, right here in the Lehigh Valley. Mead is alcohol made from honey, and Colony Meadery crafts one-of-a-kind meads from bold and flavorful to award-winning classics. Whether you like sweet, tart, zesty, or refreshing, they have a flavor to match anyone's taste. Discover your new favorite spirit at colonymeadery.com. Looking for a marketing company that's hauntingly effective? Well, Ghost Marketing Company provides expert white label marketing for your business. They bring your brand to life with social media management, eye-catching graphics, targeted ad campaigns, and stunning photography and video production. With Ghost Marketing, you get all the benefits of a marketing team without big agency pricing. It's so good, it's scary. Are you ready to grow your business? Visit ghostmarketingco.com. That's ghostmarketingco.com. And we're back, everyone. We got a spooky fan story from someone who sent in a few already, which is great. We got a fan all the way out in Canada.
Yeah.
That's
Hello.
cool. Hello.
My favorite place.
Hello, Cheryl, and thank you so much for sending this in. I'm going to just get right into it. It says, "Hi guys, this is Cheryl from Toronto, Canada. This is my third ghost story I've sent in to you. The first two happened when I was a teenager. This one happened last night."
Ooh,
and she sent this in the beginning of March. "All of my ghostly dreams that I have all take place in a version of my childhood bedroom. The dreams consist of typical ghost things like lights turning on and off, objects moving by themselves, feeling like I'm being watched, or other feelings of being pushed, shoved by an invisible force. This dream I just had was short and terrifying, and it happened while I was actually sleeping in my childhood bedroom, all caps, a bunch of exclamation points. So she was back in her childhood bedroom, and she had this dream. I'm currently staying at my parents' house to help my mom while my dad is sick in hospice care. I am so sorry.
Ooh, yeah.
This dream was extremely real. I saw myself in the dream, not from above, but from my own point of view, sleeping in bed. I felt the covers get pulled up and tucked in around my chin and neck, and then felt dozens of fingers push the covers into my neck and shoulders, moving all around really fast.
I don't like that.
No. It's almost like they were like suffocating her with the freaking blanket.
Yes.
It lasted for about 3 seconds, maybe. And then I woke up with my heart beating like crazy. Looked at the time and saw it was after 3 a.m.
Yep, I'd be shitting my
Couldn't see
pants.
the whole clock, so don't know the exact time. But those 3 seconds probably felt like 3 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
It's probably
Probably
terrifying.
felt way longer.
It's been 84 years.
So now I have gotten back in the habit of yelling out to the house, "Any ghosts in here? Please leave for now. You can come back later when I leave." Exactly what it says in quotation.
Nice boundaries, queen.
Yes, that
Nice
is exactly
boundaries.
what you should do. Stand your ground. Tell them to leave you the fuck alone. Tell them to stop messing with you in your sleep. Call them out.
very
Do it.
rude.
That's exactly what you should do. I not only now have the fear of the house catching on fire while I sleep here by myself, but I also have to worry about ghosts attacking me while I sleep. That sounds like you, Jordan.
Yeah.
You have all these crazy, like, I don't want to call them crazy, but you always have all these things in the back of your head, like, oh, the house catches fire. Should I unplug this? And
Yeah.
So
I would be freaking out.
hopefully they do as I ask and leave me alone. I really don't want any more surprises while I'm staying here. Stay spooky, guys. Yeah, I don't want you to have any more surprises either. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm glad you woke up, though, but I'm sure those 3 seconds, like I said, was probably scary as hell.
So we're all glad you woke up, Cheryl.
Yes.
We're all glad you're still with us.
Yes. Our fan from Canada, I'm so happy you woke up.
Thank you.
Thank you for sending this in. Keep us updated. Let us know how your stay is still going. I hope nothing has happened after you sent this. But if it has, let us know, and we will read some more stories. And for those of you who have not sent in your stories, send them in, because we would love some more spooky fan stories.
Yeah, what's your fucking problem?
What's your problem? I still am waiting for like an alien or like a Sasquatch story.
Yes.
I
Some
just
sort of like
Yes.
weird one.
I just met somebody who has an alien story, and I'm trying to get them to send it in.
You know,
Yes.
someone told me
Yeah.
something too. I was telling them to send in their story, and I don't know. I just gotta force people to do it now.
Yeah, like
You can't all be as cool as Cheryl and send in 3 stories.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get on her level, you guys. The rest of y'all are slacking.
Everyone strive to be
But
like
we
Cheryl.
actually just got a fan story for this morning.
Yep, this morning.
Literally right there.
At 8 a.m. I just noticed it right now before we started the podcast.
Yeah, and which is great. This is awesome. We even had someone email us a request for a theme.
Yeah.
Or a place to talk about for the podcast, which was great. So, like, you know, if you have any recommendations, any places you want to hear about, any stories you want to hear about, whatever it may be, let us know. You can write to us. There's a contact form right on our website. You can email us. For the spooky fan stories, email GhostEncountersStories at gmail.com. And, as always, thank you so much for listening. Please share around. Share on social media. Send it to your mom, your dad, your dog, your cousin.
Cousin's dog.
Yeah. Who knows? Just play it for the ghosts in your house. Maybe they'll, start doing something.
They'll
Yeah.
be into it. Maybe they will, maybe they won't.
Yeah. Well, that is all the time we have for today. Stay spooky.
Keep your headphones on if you're listening to cursed shit.
And do not drink from an open bottle.
How did you hit? You literally threw that so perfectly. If that was me, I would have done some damage.
I was ready for the bit. I was committed.